Hey, this is another episode of the Big Red Wrap Up for August 17th, 2026 on a Monday morning. Pretty much got double, I guess, uh, one story to do for the wrap up. Seemed like IU's board and Scott Dolson in some legal trouble thanks to Tim Gall, longtime assistant basketball trainer Tim Gall. Um, this story is kind of old. Came out. I think I posted this story 2 days ago, but it's still useful and very heavy and very interesting. Mm. Well, let's get right into the story to see what this is all about. Uh, Give us news, some feet, something to stand on. This brought you back to Daily Hoosier. Um, um, of course, but let's get right into it. With the publisher being the Daily Hoosier staff. They published this on August 14th, 2026. And that would do it. Okay. Okay. Former basketball trainer Tim Gall filed lawsuit against IU board AD Scott Dolson. Um, well, let's get right into it. I'll see if I can drop some commentary on this story after more than 40 years as the IU basketball trainer, Tim Gall has filed a lawsuit against the IU board of trustees and AD Scott Dolson. In a lawsuit filed Tuesday in the U.S. District Court of the Southern District of Indiana, Gall alleged age discrimination. Mm. Gall suit said Dolson told him on March 26, 2025, his appointment was being terminated after 44 years due to IU seeking a fresh start for the program. This is consistent with the statement released by Gall in late March of 2025. Prior to his conversation with Dolson, Gall said he had been in discussions with the new IU coach Dan DeVries regarding his role in the program and his off-season training and recovery plan. He responded to Gall's claim of age discrimination, citing the deficiencies in his performance that began during Mike Woodson's tenure as head coach. Woodson denies any such deficiencies. Several IU basketball players, dating as far back as Calbert Cheney and as recent as Trace Jackson Davis, said in a statement that the credit that they received on the Gall was better than better than what they received in the NBA. Hmm. At the time of his termination, Gall was a defendant in the federal lawsuit against Indiana University, in which former men's basketball players alleged improper uh, sexual conduct by former team physicians Brad Bomba. Their case was dismissed early this year. Gall and Dolson had both been at IU since the early '80s. They were both a part of the men's basketball program when Dolson was a student manager. At the time, his departure in the training room at Simon Scott Assembly Hall was named after Gall. Wow, wow. Perhaps he got a point. Yeah, perhaps he has a point. Basically, this is might be a might be a good case that Gall is putting together against Dawson and the trustees. Um, 'Cause, you name it, but somehow when somebody gets up there, they always want a fresh start. And this last paragraph pretty much hits that point. Gall and Dawson had both been at AU since the early '80s. They both part of the men's basketball program, and Dawson was a student manager. And at the time of his departure, the training room at Simon Scott Assembly Hall was named after Gall. You had a training room named after one uh, pretty much the doctor on the team. Everybody, you want to get rid of them because you want a fresh start. Like I said, and somehow when somebody gets up there, gets their position, they always want a fresh start. From student manager, the AD, you want a fresh start. Yeah, I think he has a case, but that's just my opinion. What do you think about this story? Does Gar got a case, or is he just talking crazy? Or did Gar? Because I think did he die? Yeah, it is probably about not having a backup story. Because I think he passed not too long ago. I don't know why he bringing this up now. Because I think he passed not too long ago. I don't know for sure though. But but I'm gonna leave this up to my audience. What do you think about this story? Is it does he did he really have a case, or does he really have a case against age discrimination by Dawson and the staff, or is this case a bunch of blah blah blah? Yeah, I think that's the best way to do. I think I'm gonna leave this story up to the audience. Yep, but he got some good points though. After his employment had been terminated after 44 years due to you seeking a fresh start. 44 years, man. If you hit the 40s, you pretty much at Don Fisher level. You got the two witnesses telling you that your job you did a good job taking care of them. Yeah, yeah, good point. Like I said, what do you think about this story, Tim Gall's lawsuit against Dawson and the IU trustee board? Is it legitimate, or is it a bunch of blah blah blah? But that will do it for this quick episode of um, the Big Red Wrap Up podcast show. Uh, you have a good one. Go Hoosiers.